All right, so this is what your project should look like so far. On the right-hand side, we have three layers from top to bottom. They're ordered with the girl with the dress, and then the balloon, and then the background image we're tracing over. So what we're going to do next is make all the hills. So we're going to start with the hill that's in the very bottom, the one that's in front of us. We're going to select new layer. Make sure the layer is below the girl and the balloon. If your layer comes up at the very top, which for probably most of you guys it will, you just press, hold, and drag it underneath those two layers. Now, for your brushes, we want a specific kind of brush for this. So go to your pixel brushes, and we want Cezanne 1. That'll be found in your painting brushes right here. Cezanne 1. There we go. Star it so it's in your favorites. The size we want, oh, let's see. Size, you can bring it down to about 150, 160. Then change the color to some shade of green, like a medium green. And then we're just going to make a line, press down hard, go all the way across there. And then start coloring everything below that line in. Then we're going to make a lighter shade of green and press down gently, but spread in the middle here so we have some kind of highlight on the hill. All right, now we're going to make the hill that's right behind it. So we're going to create a new layer again. We're going to press, hold, and drag the new layer underneath the first hill layer. Make a different shade of green. Still using the Cezanne 1 brush, make a swipe, press down hard. It goes like this, and then color in everything underneath it. Make a lighter shade of green again. Press down gently and do some highlights right here, right in the center. There we go. We're then going to merge the layers together, just like what we did with the shading and the dress and the string and the balloon. So we're going to select the top hill layer, press it, and at the very bottom of this window, press merge down, so it merges the two layers together. Now we're going to make the third hill. So create a new layer, press, hold, and drag it underneath the two hill layers. Select a different shade of green. Again, still using the Cezanne brush. Do one swoop like that, and then color in everything underneath. That green's too close of a shade to the one underneath it, so I'm going to make mine different again. There we go, that's much better. Then create a lighter shade. Make some highlights right in the center on the top. There we go. Then we're going to merge the layers, so press the box, select merge down. There we go. Then we're going to create a new layer again. Press, hold, and drag it underneath. I'm going to keep that shade right there. I'm going to make this swipe go all the way through the balloon and coloring it all in. There we go. Then we're going to merge it down one last time. There we go. Now all of our hills are in one layer. Now we're going to make the sky and the clouds. So we're going to create a new layer, press, hold, make sure this layer is below the hill layer, paint fill bucket, change the color to a sky blue, gonna zoom out a bit, and then just press anywhere in the sky above. This window will pop up, fill type layer, always want to select the layer to be pixel, and then there we are, solid blue. Now to make the clouds, make a new layer again. It should be in between the sky layer, so the sky layer should be underneath this layer, but it should be above or below the hill layer. Excuse me, let me say that again. The new layer should be underneath the hill layer and above the sky layer. There we go. And to make clouds, we want to change the color to white. This time, the brush we want to use is ink stains. So select pixel brush, and then in the categories, we want to go to FX. Select FX. Ink stains right there. Start, make it a favorite. Size we want, well, let's see. How big will this be? Okay. Maybe bring the size down to about 300. There we go, 296, that's good enough. And then for ink stains, you want to press down hard, keep rubbing, and making these clouds that will appear. I'm going to make 3. Have some go behind a balloon so we can see it kind of pop out more. Maybe one in the corner here. Maybe one coming up from underneath the hill. There we go. Awesome. Now the last thing we want to do, then we'll be done, is we want to make a shadow underneath the girl and underneath the balloon. And it's very similar to the way we made the round part of the balloon. So first we want to make a new layer. And we want it to be above the layer with the hill. And we're going to, again, you do this the same way we did it with the balloon. So we're going to select the lasso tool, make sure it's the circle, so the dotted line, that's a circle. And we're going to make an oval, thin oval, right below the girl, just like this. So we see this dotted line, this dotted oval right underneath the girl. The brush we want to use, go to your favorites, should have saved the pencil, select pencil, change the color to black, make the size bigger, let's go to 40, and then color it in. Then select deselect on the bottom, and then we're going to do the same thing underneath the balloon. So I've selected the lasso tool, that's again the dotted circle line. Go underneath the balloon, not too far from the girl, make an oval. Dotted line appears, select brush, make sure it's pencil, size at 40, and then color it in. Then select deselect. Then what we're going to do, very last thing, is we're going to delete the background picture because we don't need it anymore. So we're going to tap the background picture. That's the layer of the image we just recreated. Should be at the very bottom the entire time. Press it, delete layer, then we're all good. So one good thing with Fresco is that it automatically saves all the time. But just to be sure, let me see what this is quick. Okay, so to save this, to submit it to Schoology, select this box in the upper right with the arrow coming out of it. Then select Quick Export, Save Image, Export Complete will appear. That's it. You'll then go ahead, go to the Schoology Dropbox, and upload the image. You'll be good to go. That's it.